Across this great nation, there is a culture of people who carry on a heritage. They have an intangible quality that can't be described, but it comes from deep within their hearts. They share an appreciation for the greatest things that come from Mother Earth. They watch over, understand, and care for the vast wilds of this great country. Fishing, hunting, and trapping are the foundations that Canada was built on. For over 2 centuries, we have taken to the woods and water to pursue wild game. Today, it's about conservation, preservation, and wildlife management. Whether you are a man or woman, fish or hunt, you should support sound wildlife management and proudly say, I am an angler and hunter. The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters proudly presents Angler and Hunter Television.
Yeah, I gotta get you some camouflage. Okay, that's enough. Very good. Sweet turkeys. Did you hear that? What was it?
A turkey.
It called back to you. Do it again. Straight up and down. Shh. Psst. Now you have to listen. Cutie. I don't know where he went.
As a single parent, it can be a challenge managing a household, a career, a passion for hunting and fishing, and of course, raising children. I'm pretty fortunate that my youngest daughter has taken an interest in fishing and hunting. It allows me to include her on some of my adventures both recreationally and professionally.
It's a windy, blustery evening. Let's hope you are on the move. I wonder what August is doing back home. Oh, wait a minute. August is right here. I think we're going to see a deer tonight.
I don't.
Well, if anything, you're a real entertaining hunting partner.
Now, August is a couple years away from being able to get her hunting license. But that hasn't stopped her from getting involved and learning the ins and outs of things like archery, target shooting, scouting for wildlife, and of course, being patient when waiting for big game like deer and bear.
So August and I came out here tonight to, I picked her up from school. And we were hoping to see some turkeys and maybe get one. But in doing so, a giant buck walked right out in the field in front of us. So we never did get a chance for a turkey, but we're going to turn the camera around here and watch these deer. Oh my goodness, August, if you and I were bow hunting tonight, we could have caught them. One day we'll get to sit in a tree stand together and bow hunt. Okay? What's the coolest thing you saw tonight?
Deer.
No turkeys.
No.
Say goodbye to the deer.
Bye. Deer.
August has spent many a day tucked into a ground blind or tree stand with me in hopes of catching a glimpse of a deer, turkey, and even bear.
We got about 40 minutes till we're out of daylight. But we're at the August. Make it to the end.
Speaking of bear, one of August's favorite things to do is help me set up bear baits. Setting up bear baits can be a lot of work, but it can also be a lot of fun when you get to travel across open fields on your ATV and then cross into forested swamp edges in the late afternoon sun. It doesn't seem like work at all. In Ontario and many other provinces, setting up a bait site is legal, and it's the most effective way to draw a bear into range so that it can be identified and assure it doesn't have cubs with it.
Okay, come on, get up.
And it also allows for time to make an effective shot.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television brought to you by Yamaha ATVs.
There are no guarantees when it comes to hunting.
Okay, let's get settled in.
But with bear, the odds are pretty good that you'll get some action. Now in the late spring, the days are longer, the weather's warmer, and spending a couple hours in a tree stand can be an exciting way to see some wildlife and hopefully get a chance to harvest a bear. Especially with your favorite hunting buddy alongside.
Yup. No.
And while you sit and wait for some movement in the shadows, the forest can come alive right in front of you.
August, here comes your turkey friend. Isn't that funny? Pretty cool, eh? If it was the fall, you could shoot hens in the fall. You can't in the spring because they lay eggs.
Squirrels and songbirds love to raid the bait, and of course, trying to spot a drumming grouse in the underbrush is always a challenge.
You can hear that grouse drumming.
I heard.
No, you hear how the birds are all singing in the forest?
If they stop.
No. So blue jays start squawking if they're mad. And robins chirp really loud, like tweet, 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 tweet,
Some
tweet.
birds will just stop doing everything.
But that means a coyote or a bear or big animals coming through the woods, so all the birds chirp. So you want to listen for that. A lot of times that'll give it away. I don't know if this is a good omen, a bad omen, or just some sort of dirty trick by Mother Nature. But there is a black feral cat right behind my stand. Hashtag urban hunting. Certainly got my attention. Glimpsed over my shoulder and I saw something black in the woods. A feral cat.
Being well camouflaged and motionless is the key to hunting with a bow. So sitting high atop this stand, we knew that any bear that did come in would not know we were there.
Okay, August, the bear's coming to my left. It's a good bear. He's on my left. Look over my shoulder. You can see him. The big ones are big and black, and this one has a scar on his neck. We're gonna get this guy. You see the scar on his neck? Pretty cool, eh? Nice and slow.
Now bears have one of the best noses in the woods.
He smells us.
So regardless of how well you're concealed, if something doesn't smell right, a bear can change its mind and disappear like a ghost.
Oh, he's gonna leave.
This guy here looked like he might give us a chance, but he spooked and never returned.
Alright, so maybe Wednesday or Thursday we can come out if it's not raining, okay?
Yeah, good idea.
A couple days later, a beautiful young boar walked within feet of us.
Don't move. Keep an eye on him, okay? Want me to shoot him? No. There might be a bigger bear with him, right? He's a fat little guy. But you know what? It's not like we're hunting way up north, northern Ontario or something. And because we're so close to the city, you don't get that many chances. But he came in nice. He was a nice fat little bear. But he never went to the bait. We'll stay for about 5 more minutes and then go home, okay? I'm talking to you here. You don't have to talk to them all the time.
Okay.
This portion of Angler and Hunter Television brought to you by Minn Kota and Humminbird.
Are you excited? Okay, it's 6:30. We're in the stand. This is our 3rd, 4th, 5th time out here.
No, six.
It's been a lot of times. But ever since we saw that small bear, it's been inconsistent. There's been 2 or 3 big bears here. But this morning, at 8 o'clock in the morning, there was a bear here on the camera. So, the baits are loaded. It's Sunday night. Let's hope it's bear night, eh? Give me 5, get ready. Why didn't you tell me my hat's on crooked? Oh, it's my head that's crooked. Good luck.
So on our last night out, we were faced with less than ideal conditions. A strong west wind blowing right across our stand and the bait. If ever we needed a miracle to happen, it would be on this evening.
Those his ears.
That's very
No more movement. That's enough. We've seen the bear dance. Now that the leaves are so thick, you can see through spots with the binoculars. Whereas when there was no brush, you could see a bear. Now I have to look in areas where I can see through the leaves. See if a bear's coming. Yeah, those are obvious spots. But back here, I can see a little hole where I can see way back now.
awesome.
There's a bear coming. See him, he's right there. Okay, get ready. It's a big bear. He's coming in. Stay still, alright? That's a nice one. Ready for this? Got him.
Yes.
We got a bear. He's hurt. That bear's gonna go down. Keep an eye on him. I see him.
You do.
We did it, August.
And it's perfect size.
Wow, is that incredible or what?
With the intensity of seeing that bear, making an incredible shot,
Got him.
Yes.
We got a bear. Let's watch him. Keep an eye on him.
and watching as it ran off, I was so impressed with how calm and collected August was. And in fact, she couldn't wait to get on the ground.
The Hunting Edge is brought to you by Browning Ammunition.
To get the edge over the bear, we used our Yamaha Kodiak 450 and Kids Grizzly 90 to get into the woods. A pair of Burris drop time binoculars gave us the drop on the bear, and Excalibur's 308 short crossbow with a 125 grain fixed blade broadhead made the perfect shot.
Got him.
And of course, a trusty Camillus knife to dress and prep the bear for the butcher. Okay, kid, I'm just going to put an arrow in here. You need help with your vest?
Yeah.
Your zipper stuck here. Let me see. Okay. Sometimes spotting a blood trail can be difficult, as bear's thick fur often prevents it from running onto the ground. But August, as soon as we climbed down out of the stand, she was ready to look for blood and see if we could track down this bear. Let's see if we can see that arrow. Come on. Is there any blood here? Aha, I see it. Okay. You got a good eye for blood. Good eye. Find the arrow. Now, let's look at it. Look at it. It's all blood? That's a lot of blood on it.
Yeah, we hit him in a good spot.
I think so. So we're going to leave this here. That's where we got him. Okay, let's go follow the trail, see if we can find some blood. Hey, look right here.
I can see footprints here.
She could see where the bear turned up leaves.
See some tracks?
Yeah, here.
Okay, follow these tracks.
And in no time, we found the bear only 30 or 40 yards from where we arrowed him. There he is. He's right here. We got him, kid. Hang on. So let me find a stick. I'll get a stick and give him a poke, all right? Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Woo! Come on in here. You can pet him, yeah, here. Look at that. What a beautiful bear. Look at this. It looks like he maybe tried to climb the tree. See the rip mark? That's what we heard. Remember we heard the stick break? Another one there.
Well, also there's a broken stick right here.
Yeah, I think he tried to climb up this tree.
And then he fell
Back and landed right here. What a bear. It's a big bear. Holy smokes, we did it. Wow. Can you believe that? Third time's a charm, kid. So with the bear, I gotta mark the tag. You don't have to put the tag on him.
Oh. They don't put it on the ear anymore?
No, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be on him. I just have to mark it. What I'll do is, I'm just gonna notch this, and then he's legal. We can get him out of here. So what was it? It's the 2nd today?
June the 2nd.
June 2nd?
Like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was 8. It was just after 8. So 8 o'clock. Okay, so he's notched. Legal. And we got ourselves a bear. All right, let's go get the bikes. Okay, Gooser, we'll leave it running. I'll pull the winch out, and then when I yell, you just gotta reel him in, okay? I could never lift this bear by myself. Okay. It's heavier than he looks. Okay, we almost got him to the bike. So now I'm going to unhook that winch, put the tow strap on the trailer hitch, and I'm going to drag him right out of here.
Okay.
After a quick field dressing with my Camillus, we caught this big boar out of the woods and had it made into a variety of amazing sausage flavors by our friends at Ralph's Butcher Shop in Norwood, Ontario, where you can have sausage made into countless mouth-watering choices.
Closed captioning of Angler and Hunter Television is brought to you in part by Ontario Out of Doors Magazine. Angler and Hunter Television has been brought to you by Canadian Tire, Mercury Marine and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs, Browning Ammunition, Browning Firearms, Suffix Fishing Line, Rapala, Camillus Knives and Cuda Tools, Excalibur Crossbows, and Yukon gear. For more information on the products used in this episode of Angler and Hunter Television, visit ahtv.com. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Remember, conserve and protect our great outdoors.